Hello everybody, come look at this beauty. Yes, so I have gotten myself 50 cute little layers hen, and I also have some cock in between this batch, right? So I was given a few roosters. So until they are grown, we will definitely know which is the rooster and which is the hens. All right. So here we are going to clean out the little nursery that we have for them. Many of you who are following us, you know this little pen that I have here. I had some hens in here, so I actually relocate them because this is the nursery. Whenever I have them as baby, they go there. So we're going to wash it down. You know, you want to wash it down. You want to have it nice and clean. Put some nice J's fluid to disinfect, a little bit of bleach, right? As well to get rid of any germs or any disease or anything like that, because remember they are babies and the immune system is not that well developed, and that is why they were vaccinated. All right, so we're definitely washing out there, and we have a little bit of repair to do because some of the mesh, the weight of the previous hen kind of like damaged the mesh. So we're definitely fixing that up in order to secure the pen properly for them. All right. So that is my husband. Of course, he is my great help. You guys know this. So he is definitely helping me to repair that area down there before we actually put our new babies inside. All right. And so the baby chicks, well, they are about 3 to 4 days old today. And so we collected them this morning. And so we are preparing the pen so that we can actually put them on the inside. So guys, yes, so you definitely need lighting and you need heat. So normally you would use the 100-watt bulb because it have a lot of heat that actually helps to warm the chicken, right? And so I don't have any 100-watt. I actually went to the hardware store. I looked, but I couldn't find any. So I'm using the 75, which is the closest to the 100-watt, right? So you want to make sure you have your lighting and heat bulbs set up because they would actually feed in the night, right? And so this is my husband here. He is bringing the mesh or the wire, whatever you want to call it, to help to repair the floor. So he's gonna do that for me, and in the meantime I'm gonna definitely set up the lighting and set up the lighting with the card and stuff like that, so our chicken can actually get some good lighting in the evening and in the night, and also heat, right? Because you want to make sure that they are having enough heat, because remember they don't have a mother hen like to like put them under her wings and heat them up nicely and stuff like that, make them feel all cozy. So we definitely have to do that. All right. Yes, so you can see me there actually now setting up the bulb, like putting the bulb directly into the socket and stuff like that. And then I'll be testing out the lighting as well to make sure that it is working properly. You want to make sure that your lighting and stuff is working well before nightfall, because if nightfall come and then you realize that it's not working, then that can be very problematic, right? So you definitely want to make sure that they are working and everything is in place for your little baby chicks. So because the bottom of the pen would be made out of mesh, right? Remember the chicken feet, it's very tiny, right? And you don't want it to go through the mesh, and then let's say you have predator, because you know there's a lot of cats, stray cats, and tom cat that will come out of the house nighttime, and you don't want any of that like to pull the chicken foot through the wire. So what you would do, you can spread like salt bag, you can spread cardboard, newspaper, whatever material you have, you can spread it so the chicken would be mostly on that, right? And so you definitely want to start with that, cover the flooring, and you definitely want to give them water and feed. So I put my water there, and for starters you want to give them some feed like how I'm doing it here. You want to just mix the feed with some water so that it can be damp or moist, so they can be well hydrated, and you're teaching them to pick as well. You're teaching them to actually pick and scratch for feed. So that is how you would start giving it to them on the cardboard. And when they start to eat that and you see that they're eating and stuff and they're well hydrated, then you want to give them the dry feed inside of the feeders, right? So you will definitely see me adding the feeder later on, but I want them to eat this nice moist hydrated feed first, and then I'm actually going to prepare the feeder to fill it up with them. So this is already night, this is nightfall now, and if you notice they are all huddled together. That is because I just put on the light, so they were actually starting to get cool. Anytime you see your chicken like this together, that's not good, right? You want them to be nice and dispersed and walking around and feeding, and you definitely know they are well heated. So this here, that means they're not well heated. And since I turned on the light, you would see that they're going towards the light, and they would start to actually spread out and start to feed and stuff. And in that way, you know that okay, everything is good and they are much warmer. All right. So you definitely want them to be nice and warm, and you want them to be feeding. You want them to feed in order for them to put on nice weight and be nice and healthy. All right. So yes, they are feeding very well, because as long as one of them start to eat, start to pick, or one of them start to drink water, everybody else would follow. So you just want one of them to recognize that okay, this is where we're going to get our food from, and then you're good to go. Because once one of them recognize that, then everybody else is going to start to eat. You notice none of them is on that side, but soon as the heat start to spread, they would actually spread out. So this is night number 2. This is the second night, and this is what they are looking like, right? You see, everybody is nice and spread out, and everybody is feeding. So this is exactly what you want. So thanks again for coming along with us. We are going to take you on the journey as they continue to grow. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to comment, right? Because this is going to help the algorithm to push out this video so other persons can see. All right. So thank you guys again. I do hope you have, learned something just in case you want to raise chicken as well. Bye bye.